Hello, everybody. My name is Dellizar, and most importantly, hey, what's up? I'm Del. We're checking into A-ronimations. If you don't know who that is, congratulations! You're gonna see some peek real quickly. But besides that, however, I want you to do me a favor. Go into the description, watch the original. Thank you. All right, there's no excuses. Just go down there. It's simple. Um, Also, I got a new fit. Well, newest fit. I'm still working on it. I'm putting it together. Recently we added sword to the back. Don't worry about it. Um, yes, I'm flexing on you. I literally did it this morning. Oh, by the way, I don't actually think that this is anything besides just bullying because I'm sorry, this is Bleach versus fucking My Hero. Like, I understand he has a lot going on, but like, it's Bleach. That I don't see how this is fair. Like, inherently, Bleach has insane scaling. Hold up, a friend just DM me. I gotta answer that shit real quickly. Friends before videos. Hold up. Still here though. All right.
Don't stop until they're all dead.
And just like that, we're back with another one. I'm trying to bring back the consistency on this channel so you guys can expect a lot more content more frequently. But we've got some good fights coming up, so watch till the end and let me cook.
Alright, let's
Joining
see.
the gauntlet in this video will have the symbol of fear himself and All for One successor, Tomura Shigaraki, going up against several duos of Bleach characters.
Duos? What the fuck is okay? Maybe I'm missing what Shigaraki's going through because like I haven't seen last season. And I kind of didn't continue all the way through the manga, but like, how crazy is Shigaraki really? I've seen the arguments of Mahito v Shigaraki, and I'm like,
I've been getting a lot of requests for Bleach to be featured not only in the Gauntlets, but since my Anime House series. And to be honest, I was not familiar with how peak Bleach was back then. But after rewatching Thousand Year Blood War like 3 times, yeah, I'm kind of obsessed. So here it is after so long. And I'll also be referencing some moments from the MHA manga in this video, so spoilers beware. But if you guys are ready to see some real epic and badass fights, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell while you're down there. But without any further ado, let's get straight into this with Shigaraki's first opponents.
Grimmjow.
Shigaraki versus Grimmjow Jaggerjack. And his teammate?
What the
The
fuck?
head captain himself,
Nigga.
Genryusai Shigekuni Yamamoto.
Yo, this coffin baby demon ass shit.
This is disgusting for a first matchup. One thing you're gonna hear me mention
Yo,
about throughout these
into
fights is
the
that
damn
most of the
lighter.
higher tier characters in Bleach, and maybe some of the mid tiers, are gonna be faster than Shigaraki. And in this case, it's no different. Grimmjow being a member of the Espada already makes him pretty strong even if he's just number 6, and his Sonido would definitely allow him to blitz Shigaraki and land powerful attacks of his own, like a Sero. Although Shigaraki's vast amount of quirks, but notably his Reflect quirk, could help him counter something like that. And if not, his hyper regeneration and his insane durability would allow him to survive Grimmjow's blows.
Okay,
So I
I
don't
can
see
see
him
this.
being able to land the finishing blow on this monster, even in his Resurrección. His teammate, however, is a whole other story. I don't think I would even need to explain how Yamamoto would incinerate Shigaraki. You
Yeah.
saw how much damage Endeavor did to both Shigaraki and All for One with his firepower, to the point where they both had to resort to extreme measures just to survive. And although Endeavor couldn't quite finish the job, the head captain's Bankai definitely could, since it had the power to destroy the entire Soul Society. So yeah, off to a rough start with this one. Shigaraki starts off this gauntlet with an 0-1 KD, but let's see if he can redeem himself in this next fight.
I'm gonna take a second to stop this real quickly. Everyone, is this just y'all wanting to torture Shigaraki because you be a bad guy? Because I feel like this is abuse. You know that's abuse. This is abuse.
Shigaraki versus
He had
Zen
to
Market,
fight a
the
sponsor?
sponsor of today's video.
Shit, that
So,
motherfucker got
what
payment
exactly is Zen
and the writers
Market?
on his
Zen
side.
Market is a proxy shopping
Alright.
service that helps you buy and ship goods directly from Japanese sites like a local, without needing to know Japanese or have a Japanese address. But how do they do it? Well, it's insanely simple. You search for the items you want and paste a link from any Japanese online shop. Afterwards, Zen Market will notify you on your item's price and its availability. Once prices are confirmed, you can pay for your items and wait just a few days, at which point you'll be able to confirm your shipping details, pay for shipping, and get your items delivered. And as long as those items can be shipped internationally, you can buy pretty much anything on Zen Market. With
Anything? Anything? Yo, I need some like new. No, I actually need. I can't buy toys like that right now. Shit. Nah, I shouldn't be doing that. Anyways, I'm here. We have like what Refunds and Mark 2. Honestly, we had to pull up Eisen at some point during this. I can't see it going any other way. But who is
2 million users worldwide, Zen Market always makes sure your items are well packed and well consolidated before they arrive.
Also, this is an actually really well read ad. And decent for his marketing. Alright, yeah.
At your doorstep. Sign up at Zen Market now and use this promo code to get yourself 1,000 Zen point bonus. That's equivalent to 1,000 yen off international shipping fees. So again, thank you Zen Market for sponsoring this video. Shigaraki versus Byakuya Kuchiki. And his teammate, captain of the 2nd Division and leader of the Stealth Corps, Soifun.
Deadly force is authorized.
Now, the main issue that the My Hero characters were struggling with in their fight against Shigaraki was keeping him from touching the floor with his decay. However, almost every Bleach character can either fly or create footholds in the air using their Reishi, so avoiding Shigaraki's ground decay would be child's play. But there is something that could give Shigaraki the edge, and that's his adapting body. The ever-spreading fingers coming out of him could possibly be able to use decay, which would make his range even more ridiculous. And I say possible because it wasn't actually confirmed. Best Genius was just theorizing about it in their fight, but it was a terrifying enough possibility that he couldn't even risk stopping the erasure quirk. So
what you're telling me is this man has like straight also this is like fucking barnacles by the way. Has like straight up barnacle seaweed hands of death. Alright, fuck yeah. I'm getting it. Also, Aaron, I'll fuck with the animation so far.
For just a few seconds. That said, Byakuya and Soifun both have some decent speed, so I could see them avoiding Shigaraki's attacks and landing their own, but neither of them have what it takes to finish him off completely. The Nageki Kasetsu from Soifun's Shikai wouldn't work on Shigaraki since his body is always adapting, and that venom would get spit out the same way it did when Amajiki tried to poison him. Her Bankai wouldn't kill him either. I mean, it's just a missile. And Shigaraki survived getting hit by like 10 of them in his fight with Star. And as for Byakuya, well, his Shikai and Bankai are pretty much the same and definitely has some intense cutting power, but not enough that Shigaraki's durability and hyper regen wouldn't be able to withstand.
Alright, so I see what's happening here. Shigaraki, you're a slow moving tank with a very easy one tap. However, these are super speedy motherfuckers who, if they have the DPS, can rip through your shit. Alright, I see what's going on.
So it would only be a matter of time before Shigaraki adapts to their speed and overwhelms them, just like he did against Deku, who mind you was still using all his quirks. And despite that, Shigaraki caught him and managed to steal Danger Sense. So when I tell you that Bleach characters are fast, that doesn't mean that Shigaraki's slow. His speed is still a force to be reckoned with. His KD? 2-1. Let's see who he's got next. Shigaraki versus Bambietta Mastermind. And her teammate?
Bomb bitch? Oh hell!
The Visionary.
Good news. The check cleared. It's go time.
His first.
Also, hold on. I need to go back and check what the hell everyone's code names were. Because these code names are kind of cold, but at the same time, what the hell? Fire Guide Yama, alright, and Crash Out Jaeger. Yeah, I mean that's a fucking accurate ass name. And then this was your Yoriichi Simp is in, and Kaki Zakura has joined. Oh my god, Yoriichi Simp is fucking foul. That's actually evil.
Shigaraki versus
Bad bitch
Bambi and a
bomb.
mastermind. And her teammate?
Oh, Bambi, the visionary.
Grammy the Visionary.
Good news.
Is that the fucking balloon boy squealing?
The
I mean,
check
it
cleared.
fits, but
It's
damn.
go time.
His first battle against Quincy's, but one of them is probably the worst possible Stern Ritter he could match with. Honestly, I don't see a single thing that Bambi could do in this fight. I mean, sure, her bombs wouldn't be able to get blocked by Shigaraki, but the damage they would do to him would be negligible, and he could still dodge them if need be. Her Volt Stand D would give her a nice speed and power boost, but that's about it. Shigaraki would overpower her with relative ease. Grammy, on the other hand, is another kind of monster. The power of his imagination has no limits, unless your name is Kenpachi. But anyone else going up against him would have literally no way of winning against his mind, which honestly makes me wonder why he couldn't imagine something like Kenpachi dying to easily win the fight. So the only thing that could help Shigaraki in this case is Gremmy's own stupidity. But I like to give the characters in these gauntlets the benefit of the doubt usually. He could imagine that decay doesn't work on him, he could imagine that Shigaraki can't use his quirks anymore, or put him in space just like he did Kenpachi.
I think the reason why it didn't work on Kenpachi is purely because Kenpachi just has that aura and constantly fear negs the fuck out of your ass, right? Green just wasn't ready for somebody who could stand up to all those different things, and with each showing, it just made the fear and terror of who he was, the real nigga Kenpachi, even greater. He aura farmed him to death. That's the only way to beat him.
So I'm just gonna say Shigaraki loses this in pretty much any way you could imagine. His KD, 3-2. Couldn't get the double kill this time, but let's see who his final opponents are. Shigaraki versus Liege Baro. And his teammate?
It's over. Nigga, what the fuck we doing with it now? I don't see a way you survive, my motherfucker.
Captain of
FaZe Baro and Crash Out Zaraki.
the 11th Division, Kenpachi Zaraki.
Time to go to work.
And we're back with another broken team combination. Perhaps the most monstrous team in this entire video. But Bleach is full of broken characters with equally broken abilities, so I shouldn't even be surprised. I don't even see Shigaraki defeating any of these characters individually, so them teaming up is just overkill. Liege is just straight up unkillable once he transforms, and the only way to actually damage him is having the most contrived, ass-pull weapon I've ever seen in my life that could reflect his own power back at him. As for Kenpachi, well, he's just gonna be way too fast for Shigaraki for one.
Kill denied.
And unlike Byakuya's slashes, how do you think he would fare against someone who can cut through the vacuum of space itself? And with that, Shigaraki barely manages to stay positive and finishes the Bleach gauntlet with a 3-3 KD.
We got torn up out there.
But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did you think some fights would go differently? Or did you agree with me? Also leave some other shows you'd like to see in these gauntlets. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Goodbye. We're also probably going to be checking into the next fucking one. Let's be honest here. Jinwoo versus MHA. It's not close. I don't know, man. We do have Jujutsu Kaisen this week. But yeah, nah, fuck it. We're gonna double back on A-ronimations. Let's double in on this shit. Make it a combined video. Oh, by the way, you can like, comment, subscribe, and check out my if you wish. The choice is yours. But since it is my time and I'm taking your life force by making you watch this video, because apparently you have to, because you haven't hit the skip button yet. Look upon my new outfit. It's clean though. It's drippy. Also, yes, I literally just was told by a viewer earlier stream to add the collar so it's on some ice and shit. So that's definitely why I chose the Bleach thing to be the first video, because I was like, yeah. And then they said Dante with the coat, so like, yeah, we fucking with it, right? Let's go. I mean, apparently, eventually, I'm gonna have to change everything so I get them smoke dreads, because smoke dreads plus hoodie kind of go crazy. Well, it's crop top hoodie and then cargo pants, but no shoes because shoes are for evil. If you don't know what the hell that means, you ain't my people. It's you ain't my people. It's okay. It's okay. I'll forgive you someday. Anyways, let's keep it going. Find me in different socials. Linktree for me is at the very bottom of the description.
Blast away!
And just
Not
like
you got
that,
Lee
we're
getting
back
beat
with
on
another
by a
video
bad
within the same month. Well, hopefully at least. If this video didn't drop in September, then I just embarrassed myself. Oh, it did? Alright then, let me cook. Joining the gauntlet in this video will have one of my personal favorite characters in Naruto, Rock Lee, going up against several Jujutsu Kaisen characters. And yes, I'm using his adult version, so he'll have access to all 8 of the inner gates in this video, since it's stated that he mastered all of them by the time he reached adulthood. That being said, if you guys are ready to see some real epic and badass fights, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell while you're down there.
Damn.
And without any further ado, let's see how well
Shit, hold up,
Taijutsu does against Jujutsu.
I usually already go back to these by the end of when I rewatch these. As of usually I like the motherfuckers when I just watch through them again. But you know, I'll hit it right now.
Gate of joy! Open!
Word Rock Lee is a nasty
Blast away!
Wait, this good? This is not a repost. Yeah, this is a repost, right? Yeah, this has to be. Welcome back, local, but wait.
Even when he was fighting in the Gaunt in Season 6, that bullet still hit him. And piercing blood is described as an attack that far exceeds, just maybe, his demon dog could.
No, this is. We've seen this before, haven't we? No way in hell we haven't. That explains why it's 26 minutes. Okay, I was tripping. I was tripping for a second. I was like, wait a second, that don't make no damn sense. Why the fuck is this bitch so long? Because we've literally seen what happens. Alright. I want to call this theory